Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tommy and I'm a mom blogger and vlogger from Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome. If this is your first time here, please subscribe to my channel and watch my videos and share it with people that you think will be able to benefit from it. And follow me on all social media platforms at the Cuddle Blog. So let's get on to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about my baby's first fall. He fell down for the first time at 5 months old and I did not see it coming. Stay tuned. So on this very beautiful morning, I stood up and carried my baby to the bathroom to take a bath for him, and when I was done, I put him on the bed. He was just 5 months old and had not really started rolling over. He hadn't started rolling over. All he could do was just kick. And I dropped my baby on the bed under the towel and I turned my back to go get something. I think it's clothes or something. And the next thing I heard was a cry, and my baby's cry at that age was piercing. Like, you would cry and it would pierce through your soul. I don't know who you are, but when he cries you feel it in your soul. That's how loud he cries. So I heard the cry just from like 1 second, like ha 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 ha, and then I heard the cry. Then I looked back, my baby was on the floor. My heart skipped, like my heart skipped a bit. Like I was like, what's the emotion? I don't know. I just, then my head just did bang 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 bang. I picked him up in all this 1 second flash. As in, I picked him up, carried him, and I was bawling my eyes out. Immediately I carried him, he stopped crying and I kept crying. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have looked back. I'm so sorry. I should have carried you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So in the midst of all that, I'm so sorry, my husband came into the room. He's like, what happened? He fell down. I was like, my ugly cry. Like, he fell down. So he collected him from me and the boy had stopped crying. Funny thing, basically I carried him, he stopped crying. I was when I was crying. So my husband carried him. My husband carried him and was rocking him and checking and checking and checking. Immediately I sat up. I was like, picked up my phone, checked on Google, baby fall, what to do, what to check out for. I just checked. It's like, okay, fine, make sure that he's not, if you put your hand, he's following you, he's following your hand. Make sure that he's not sleepy immediately. Once he's sleepy, that means he probably has a head injury or something. I saw that one again. I said, hey, Jesus is Lord, what am I going to do? I feel so bad. I feel so guilty, like a bad human being. Why did I allow this child to fall? This helpless child, I just allowed him to fall down. I feel so terrible. So my mom's still rocking him, carrying him, checking him out. Okay, so I'll go again, check his head, try and press everywhere to see that, oh, this place doesn't hurt, oh, this place doesn't hurt. So after I had calmed down, but wanted to sleep, I was like, hey, don't sleep now, don't sleep now. So I breastfed him, he slept off. I dropped him on the bed. I called my sister, I called my mom, I called my sister. I told her, she said, and she was like, calm down, don't worry, you will still fall down plenty. And I'm like, huh? Fall down? No, this is it. It's not going to fall down again. My mom said, don't feel guilty, don't worry, it's part of it. Now you have an experience to share, this and that. She just told me, just touch his head when he wakes up, touch it, so that if I touch somewhere and he's crying, you know that the place probably hurts. So it's giving paracetamol, just make sure that you just keep checking him intermittently. So every time I'm just checking him, every small thing I saw after that. If my son does like this, I'll say, he's doing like this. It's because he fell down. Hey, he's not supposed to be doing like that. If he looks like this, I'll say, hey, he's not supposed to look like that. Is he supposed to look like that? I'll go again. How does the child behave after you fall? I would Google everything again. I'll say, hey, no, he's not doing it. I was so scared. Every second I'll be checking him. If my child is playing and screaming, I'll say, no, something's wrong. That's why he's screaming like this. The boy will be laughing. I'll say, no, this laugh is not real. There is something there. I bugged myself so much for like a week. I'm telling you, like a week. I kept constantly feeling bad, feeling terrible about it. I say, hey, this is not something that anybody should experience, honestly. But then now, he's 10 months old, and truthfully, my sister, as she said, he will fall down a lot of times, and he has fallen down a lot of times. Those times, what else can I do? I just carry him and say, oh, sorry. But then the amazing thing happened. The amazing thing is that there was a time he fell down on my husband's watch, and the same thing I was feeling, he was feeling it too. He constantly kept checking him. Is he okay? Is he sleeping? Let him not sleep. Wake him up. He was doing all of that, and that's exactly how I felt. And to him, I just said, just relax, don't worry, he'll be fine, he's fine, don't worry. I kept laughing because of course I'd gone through that experience before and I knew exactly how I was feeling. So my advice to you is try as much as possible to make sure your child doesn't fall down. Secure the bed, make sure that your eyes are always on the bed, or your child, sorry, and make sure that at least, or if you don't want your eyes to be on him, you can't be watching him all the time. Put him in a crib, put him somewhere that is gated so that you're sure that at least he is secure. Another thing is, if your child is going to be somewhere elevated and they can fall down from, pad the floors around the place, whether it be a chair or anything. Put like cushions, put a duvet or something. Just put something so that if they fall down, there's a cushion for the child. And finally, if your child does fall down and you have checked that they are physically alright and everything is dandy with them, please don't feel guilty. Move on quickly. Don't be like me that stayed on it for 1 week plus and was feeling bad. You're not a bad mom because your child fell down, because trust me, there are still more falls in the front, more. So fortify yourself and be strong. So if you have any experience with your baby falling down, especially the first fall, please do share with us your experience. We would love to hear it so that we can learn. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like it and give it a thumbs up if you do, and share it so that someone else can learn as well. So see you again in my next video. Bye bye.